Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my bathroom. If you're new here, I'm Sarah and today we're going to do a little shop my stash. And I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I have in my backups. I'm going to be getting rid of stuff, throwing stuff away, and kind of tell you my intentions for this whole kind of shop my stash deal. So, keep on watching. Okay, so let me see. Sorry if the lighting's a little bad, a little echoey, but this is where we're at. No makeup. It's the weekend, and I was gonna clean things up and start to look at what is really in my stash, what I'm utilizing, and what I'm not utilizing. Now, I'm gonna show you. It'll go into a few different steps. I'm gonna pan down. Don't mind the crazy stuff in here. I kind of cleaned this, but you know. So this is where I have two of these, one in this drawer, and then we'll move to the other one down the way in a second. So this is kind of how I keep things in my bathroom. I could probably take the Sterlite tag off. I got these at Target. They're really great because they hold quite a bit of stuff. And yeah, so in the bottom one, these are just like backups of like, I have a Purity, Made Simple, my deodorants that I buy at the Nordstrom's anniversary sale, toothbrushes, allergy medication, that's all staying. Okay, so now we're going to move on into kind of where and these are all, let's see, I'm going to try and get, the angle's going to be a little bit weird. So the second drawer that I'm going to go through right now is where I keep stuff that I think that I'm going to travel with. And I'm going to be taking all of the sample sizes or foil packets that I want to use up that I'm not really using for travel, and I want to move them to a place that I can see them, and we'll talk about why. So this is a really full, like really full. Like this is some serious stuff. Okay, so I have a bag for giving away to friends and family and stuff like that, and then a trash bag. Now let's go through. One of the things that I'm going to be looking for is expiration dates too. So I love this. I used to love this Josie Maran Daily Moisturizer SPF 47. It's really great. It's been here and expires 12/17. And something with like sunblock, if it is expired, it's a good time to toss it. So tossing that. See if there's any more sunblocks in here. I'm gonna put that in a notes pile. Okay, skincare, I'm gonna keep that. This is a Bosch Charcoal Makeup Melter. I do want to try that, so I'm gonna keep that. Wet Skin Moisturizer, I just don't use these. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in. I have hair care. I use Monet. So this is great for travel, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that in there. I have all of these tiny little brushes. Let's look at these for traveling. These are actually not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and save these travel makeup brushes. I have these, there's two, yeah, these two Sephora Lagoon and Peonies, like individual shower gels. I'm gonna go ahead and keep those because those are actually really good for traveling if you're just doing like an overnighter. This Moroccan oil, oh, it's Maruja. I want to say Merlot, but it's Maracuja oil. We're gonna go ahead and put that in with my skincare. My battery is going to run out anytime soon. Dry shampoos are stuff that I always need when I go, when I travel. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my travel area. Lotion, I love this Josie Maran and this hemp, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that for traveling. I have another dry shampoo. We're going to keep that for traveling, and some more lotions. Brush cleaner, I'm going to go ahead and throw that away. This serum is so old, you guys. Yep, 2013. We're going to toss that. Another moisturizer. This is all up here, putting skincare that I want to use up. A lid, I don't know what it is. So I have a few Belief items that are relatively new. So skincare. Actually, I'm gonna put my skincare over here. Keep reaching up. Another skincare. Champagne Pop, this highlighter. I'm gonna give that away. I already have one in that size, so I don't know why I'm holding that. A lid, another lid, trash. I don't know what those are. Instant moisture cream, a lotion. We'll keep that. I love this lip sleeping mask. I'm actually almost done with mine. I'm gonna save this for traveling, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my, take it out of the box. Okay, buncombe cream. I'm gonna go ahead and set that. A toner. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my skincare stuff. I'm going to get rid of all of these little, I'm gonna wash these little containers, and there, I don't know what's in there, but I'm gonna go ahead and wash those and keep those. This friction stick I used a few times and I didn't like it by Tarte, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Timeless shampoo and conditioner. I'm gonna get rid of that. To give away to friends and family. Bye Bye Under Eye, I'm gonna keep that. This is a, I don't know what this is. A cleanser? No, I always keep those. Texture lotion. This is for your hair. I'm gonna keep that somewhere different. Water drench. Skincare and skincare. Okay, so I pretty much took everything out of there, so that's done. So I'm gonna put all the stuff that I would like to travel with back in here. And again, these are, I have more travel stuff that I keep in my travel bag. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this. I just don't know how long it's been in here, so I'm gonna go ahead, and I don't want to use it and it's gone bad. So these are all things that I travel with, and I have way too many lotions, and quite frankly, I don't need this Sephora one, but I'll keep the rest because those are actually really good lotions that I use on a regular basis. So right now, look at, this is so much better to really pare down what I'm going to be traveling with. So now we're moving up to this one. Ooh, this one's full. And this is makeup. It looks like some travel, some skincare, and right now, got a lot of stuff stuck in there. A whole box of something. So we're going to go ahead and go through this. So I'm gonna go ahead and give one of these away to friends and family. I have two. This is the toothbrush I got for traveling. I'm gonna take it out of this box because we don't need all of that clutter. I should probably save the directions, but and put that in my travel container area. Already feeling really good. So another dry shampoo and blowout cream, travel purity. I am obsessed with this, so for sure gonna keep that. So I'm gonna move those to my travel area. I mean, how many dry shampoos do I have? I mean, these are, there are two of them are really close to being done, so I'll probably take that on my next trip, but I am going on a trip very soon. Okay, so we have a NARS Deep Throat. This is just my backup. We have a NARS Orgasm. This is a backup. Ooh, this is so exciting. The CC Cream and Tan. This is awesome. I'm actually going to put this in travel because I use this and I'd like to keep it in there because that is something that I can utilize. Okay, pink lipstick, not going to wear. Luminoso, love it. I've got so many brushes. I have this Makeup Forever. I don't like, it's a Ultra HD Microfinishing Pressed Powder. I'm gonna keep this. I don't love it, but I'm gonna try and keep using this. I'm gonna play with that. So Vitamin C Face Wash. I don't know, you guys. Let's keep it. I have a NARS Portrait Control Primer. That's a great thing to have, but I'm gonna put it in a different area. This is an RCMA No Color setting powder. I'm going to get rid of this. It's old and I have a Travel Laura Mercier one, which I really, really like. Okay. In California, it's really, really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. Those are things I just need to switch out when it's time. It's just got trash in here. Okay. We're getting somewhere, guys. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Crown of My Canopy highlighter I really like. We're gonna keep that. I'm putting this stuff up here because I want it to kind of move towards. I have 2 Urban Decay all-nighter sprays. Seems really ridiculous to have 2 of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer them in to one. They're really nice tabs. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one away, keep this little one, put it in travel. This is just about done. And I have a full size. I'm gonna pour this into my full size. This is not something I travel with. Okay, this nub is, okay, I'm back. Battery is hopefully charged. In the meantime, I cleaned out, sorry you can see, it's like crazy messiness because yes, we switched sides. I cleaned out my travel, like my travel like drawer where I keep my bags and stuff like that, where some of this stuff that I use frequently is packed, so I wouldn't have to repack. But I really wanted to go through that also, so this is just going to be moved to the side until we get there. So I feel like we're making way, and one of the things, so I have another one of these packs. So one of the things that I'm beginning to think about is I quit Etsy. These one shadows I just don't use, and there's a few of them, so I'm gonna put these in the donate pile. What I find is I don't use a lot of these same ones that I get, and so I'm having to really, I'm putting a bunch of these like single eyeshadows away. I do have some blushes that I love. And really kind of debating whether or not I want to keep these subscription services going, because I'm getting an overflow of things, like so many things, like, and I don't know that I can keep up with it. So here's some stuff that I'm going to keep, like, let me grab that. Sorry, I got distracted. I don't know where is that. Would be the only reason why I would kind of think about stopping Play by Sephora. I like BoxyCharm. I want to keep that and maybe do Allure just a few more times. There's this primer that I won't use. And I'm going to give this Cover FX one a little shot. The thing is, I have all these foil packets and I want to say I'm going to use them, but I'm so not. I have this in a big one, so I don't need to keep that. I have this in a, like, I have a lot of these in, I'm gonna donate those to see if someone wants those. Like, I have a little primer and a big primer. I'm gonna keep those because I'm still kind of on the fence about these. I just have so many things. This is probably old. I'm going to get rid of that. These are waterline pencils. I'm going to keep that. This Tracy, it was really cute, but I think I'm going to give that away. This Bite and Gelato is far too light. I'm going to go ahead and give that away. It becomes difficult. Eyeliner I'm going to give away. I really like the Sephora fingertip eyeliner. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Is it a fingertip eyeliner because you put your finger in it? I had no idea. Just thought that that was what it's called. Smashbox, the primer water. I like this. Keep that installed. And then we're gonna get into the nitty gritty. So I have so many black liners. I don't need this. The Goof Proof, this is broken. It just falls out. I don't know why I kept it. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss that. This, did I say this mascara? It's totally old. We're getting rid of that. This Makeup Forever HD, I really like. I don't know if this is my color, so I'm gonna check that out. See if it's my color. This Bigger Photo Finish, I'm gonna get ahead and keep that. I actually really like this Brow Freeze. It's like a, I don't know, I like that. I'm gonna keep that. This is really old, this ColourPop eyeliner. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, we have got this lipstick. I really like this for spring. And we're down to these little gritties. Like, I'm never gonna use this little tiny Kat Von D Lock-It spray. Just not, it's so tiny. I have all of these primers. Like, you get, like how I have so many little primers. It's a lot. It's a little overwhelming. So this Estee Lauder one I'm going to get rid of. I really like the Makeup Forever one. I'm keeping that. That is one I really like. This MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance. I'm going to keep these Glam Glow and this. If you hear that noise, it's my dog now trying to wander through everything. I'm going to keep the Hourglass ones and the Touche Éclat. I have this Hey Honey Come Done Face and Daily Makeup Remover. I'm going to donate that along with all these foil packets. This Becca First Light Priming Filter. I'm going to buy the full size of that. This Lancome, I'm going to donate. Like, it is really hard for me to say, like, I'm going to donate these things because, you guys, I really want to keep them. But I don't need them all. So, moving on. Winky Lux Kitten Palette. It's really pretty. I am not going to keep it, though. I don't ever reach for it. This BoxyCharm in Pure. It's really pretty. I'm going to hold on to this. I just got this. But not that I don't love it, but I have so many. And there's these single eyes. I don't know, you guys. I'm going to move. I have these two. And I kind of like the Ofra one a little bit better. So I'm going to keep both of these because you never know when you're going to need palettes, right? We'll keep both of those. The Naked Heats in here, I'm going to keep that. I love this Pure Soiree Diaries. I got this in a BoxyCharm. I really, really like those colors, which makes me think I'm going to, as much as I liked, I don't know. I really like these two colors. I'm going to keep this and just kind of see if I get somewhere out of it. This Tarte Blush Palette is really good. I really like that. I'm going to keep that. I have a Tarte by the Sea. It's pretty. I'm going to get rid of this. I just don't reach for it. I like it and it's gorgeous, but I really don't. Okay, here I have another Hourglass primer. This Lip Injection, this Marc Jacobs. I've used this. I didn't really like it. I'm going to go ahead and toss that. I really like this, so I'm going to keep that. NARS. This Smashbox. I have so many reds, but they're so good for holidays. Now these Oxblood, I'm just not really using. I'm going to keep this eye base because it's good for traveling. Dior Show. Keep that. I like this brush. I just got this. This highlighter. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Precious Petals. I really like the crown of my canopy and I reach for that. I'm going to get rid of that kind of Oxblood color. We have more photo. That was a, what do you call that? That was a, I don't know what that was. This MAC I just don't use. I'm going to keep this Photo Finish. This is an eye serum. I'm going to keep that somewhere else. This is a Blink and BoxyCharm eye palette. I don't reach for this. I think it's broke. So I'm going to go ahead. What am I going to use that? Donate that. I love this Tarte. It's really good for summer. It has an SPF. How much do I have of that left? So I really like this. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep this little Bite. This is like an Oxblood. I'll keep this little Bite one. These are good for like fall and stuff like that. This Josie Marin is really old. This Juice Beauty is actually really pretty. I'm gonna keep that. I have so many of these little I'm gonna keep them for now. I keep my Tarte Shape Tape. I really don't like, I got these Butter London eye glazes. I didn't love those. I don't need this Smashbox one. The Professional, I'll keep those. So, and then I have a backup of this e.l.f., which I really, really like. Okay, so I have a pellet here too. I'm just gonna put it on the side. So this is kind of where I'm at. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put stuff away now that I know what I'm keeping and kind of move on from there. So let's do it. That is done. So I'm going to show you exactly kind of what I did, and I know it might not make sense to everybody, it kind of makes sense to me. So basically in this first drawer is like backup, that's going to be so annoying to say, that's my dog, backup eye palettes, and all of these tiny primers that I can just grab and try if I want. So I kept those in here, so I kind of feel like that's a great place for them. And then under here is stuff, what I consider like, I want to switch out. Like when it gets closer to summer and stuff like that, I tend to like these peachy blushes a little bit more. So they're in here so I can just switch stuff out and put some of my more fall type makeup away. And then this last one I've kept pretty clean. It's my eyelashes in the back and then my extra beauty blenders and stuff to clean it. So that's what's in there. And that's kind of what I'm gonna keep in there. I've gotta take that toy away from her. Okay, so now that we're kind of like halfway through and I'm kind of decided like what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna keep, I'm gonna tell you kind of the reason why I actually started this whole like declutter. And I'm gonna show you first, this is where I store my skincare. Now, I keep like my makeup setting sprays up here, and then down here my stuff that I use nightly. And as you can see, I have these little minis in here. And basically what I have decided to do is I really want to purchase Drunk Elephant. Been doing my research. I've heard some really good things about it. I really like their whole like philosophy. I like their ingredients, and I've just heard so many good things about it that I really, really want to try it. But I kind of told myself that I wasn't going to try it until I got rid of everything in here, so I can just kind of start out fresh. Now there's a few things that I won't give up for Drunk Elephant. Like I'm gonna keep my Bioderma, and I'm gonna keep my Boscia because that's awesome, and I think they don't have necessarily the cleaning stuff. They have like a face wash, but I'm really interested in their moisturizers and serums. So Lola, no, she's gonna cry until I give her those toys back. So what I've decided to do is basically to clean this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this down. I'm making like a huge mess back on the floor because it's just easier. So basically what I've decided to do is I keep this on my counter, and it kind of holds a plethora of amazing things that I want to use, or just that I don't know what to do with them. So a lot of times I get like, when I was getting in season, when I get Playboy Sephora, I just like dump this in here, and then every once in a while I kind of clean it out and stuff like that. But what I have decided to do is go ahead and take this all out and put all of the skincare that I want to get through before I buy Drunk Elephant. So really get through all of what I have, what I own. I don't have very sensitive skin, so I kind of have the luxury of trying a bunch of stuff out before I like I can use that stuff before and not have any like side effects. So it's clean And so basically kind of what was in here is like a plethora of things. Some of it I'm going to toss because it's like almost gone because I use them when they're in there. But like things that I'm going to like put in there is like I have maybe like one of these Alpha extra daily peels in there. I take out the hair stuff. I have this Sun and Park Beauty Water that I can try out. A Youth and People Hyaluronic Acid. This is, I use that. A Glam Glow moisturizer. A Honey Drop Lightweight Moisturizer by Pharmacy. Even like, oh, this is a mask. I'm gonna put that in my masking area. The Glam Glow Super Cleanse I can use. So that's going in here. That's what I'm filling it up as. So what I have so far is here. And then when I was going through, I found this IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. Also going through, I found like a lot of these little moisturizers. This is hair by these brands that are a good, decent size. These clearance ones, putting that in there. And then I also have all of these foil packets I'd like to get through. So I'm going to take some of these off. Just like a cleansing cream by Sephora. Guys, the amount of stuff that I've picked up is a bit insane. You're like, what are you doing? I'm trying to take off all this like stuff before I put it in there. Okay. Because when it comes down to it, and I'm always like, these will be so good to travel with. These are going to be so good to travel with. And they are. And sometimes like I use ones like this. And so I will probably travel with these moving forward, but I don't travel with these. So I have like a cleanser, a few cleansers, a micro serum, a few of these Charlotte Tilbury instant turn on moisturizers that are supposed to be really good. This is a this is actually an eye mask. I'm gonna put that with my masks, like Aqua Bomb. I have like Drunk Elephant. I have this eye cream by Bobbi Brown, another Belief Water Essence. I have a toner. This is probably not an exfoliate. This one. Some of them I just tossed because they won't use. So basically, I need to get through this before I purchase anything else. And that's going to be like my goal. Oh, and there's more over there. So some of the other stuff that I pulled out, which is these. So these are all I pulled out too. So it's gonna be not an easy task because I just filled it up even more. If I don't like something, I'm not gonna be like, you have to just get through that. I don't mind trying it, and if I don't really like it, tossing it. There was something I tried last week and I just didn't like it. It doesn't mean I'm gonna have to use it, but I want to be able to utilize these things and get them out of my collection before I add more stuff in. And yeah, and I think that I love getting the samples from Nordstrom's and from Sephora and all of those, but if I'm not actually using them, what good are they? So this is my to get through. And so I've got my eyes on Drunk Elephant. They're in my cart, Sephora. I'm really hoping that by the time the next VIB and VIB Rouge sale comes in, that I can purchase some of them, but I've got to have some good headway through this. So that's my goal. Kind of everything else, I think that I really like this system. I think I have all my travel stuff on the other side, all of my like refills I have on this side, and I think that's really good. I think if you're anything like me, like when it starts to get more summery, I'm going to be switching out my blushes and stuff like that for more spring and summer, and putting away more of my wintry colors. So I really do like that, and I switch out my eye palettes here and there. I just got a new eyeshadow palette that I've been trying out, and so I'm really excited about that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It wasn't super boring, but I just thought I'd keep you updated on kind of what I'm doing right now and how I'm utilizing my stash and really evaluating what I have and what I don't have, because I feel like if I don't constantly kind of go through it, I don't know it's there, and so it just keeps cluttering and cluttering and cluttering, and I don't like clutter. So I really need to be better about going through it more often. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've not subscribed yet, please do, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye. Now I gotta put this all away. Sunday night projects are the worst. Why do I do this to myself?